This bank holiday, Monday, is going to be a wonderful day. The Suffolk Food Hall is putting on a classic and sports cars event by the Orwell Bridge. It's raising money for Cancer Support Suffolk. Over 250 supercars and really smart classics will be there for you to see. Ollie Paul is with me from the Food Hall this morning. Thank you very much for coming in today. This is going to be a fabulous day, and I've seen some of the cars that are due to arrive, and there's some very special ones, aren't there? Really, really smart vehicles.
It's amazing when you start organising these things, and it's been great fun working with Cancer Support Suffolk. But you put the call out to see, who has got a retro car or a classic car, and there are lots of great enthusiasts around there. And they come from everywhere. They come from right across the county. And we're completely closed for exhibition cars, but we're expecting a lot of people coming on the day. And of course, if people have got their own special car at home, they can bring that and put it in the public car park.
I would imagine that the car park will be almost as good, if not as good, as the exhibitors, because so many people want to bring out their vehicle, particularly on a nice, dry, sunny day, which it is. According to the forecast, it's going to be on Monday.
It is, and it's looking really good. And it's sort of that end of the summer, getting towards the end of the school holidays, and people are looking for things to do with the family. And this is a, very straightforward, honest Suffolk fun that's relatively affordable. We are charging £5, but only for adults. Children go free. And so you can come with the family. There's lots of music, there's lots of food. We've got a few side shows, and of course the cars just to wander around.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a debate within the committee about, how do we structure that? Do we put them in year groups or maybe types and makes of cars? But actually have decided that we're just going to lay them all out as they turn up, because half the fun is you walk up and down and you see this, big difference between lots of different classics and sports cars.
And you see, Dad had one of those, or as I increasingly get older, I had one of those, which is a bit sad as I get a little bit older.
I keep looking at the list and thinking, well, that's not a classic. that was around. I was driving when that first came out.
Ollie Paul's with me from the Suffolk Food Hall, which is just under the Orwell Bridge, one of the most beautiful locations in Suffolk, and actually voted one of the beautiful locations on many occasions, isn't it, there?
Yeah, we didn't quite make the sort of Suffolk icons when we were doing Suffolk Day, but no, I mean, there are many iconic things of Suffolk, and of course here, Felixstowe over the beach, this is top of the list.
Not bad on a morning like this. It's a little bit different in February, but it's a wonderful backdrop to the Suffolk Food Hall, and when I have friends coming to stay, we always take them for breakfast there, and they love looking out of the vista across the Orwell Bridge is fantastic. And one of the reasons I know that the car show on Monday, this is the classic and sports car show on Monday, if you're just joining us, that's on at the Food Hall, is because a lot of the classic car owners drive to, and I'm one of them, drive to the East Coast Retro Show, which happens several times a year in the summer at Shotley Rose Pub. And lots of them park up in the lay-by just by the Orwell Bridge to have their car photographed, that iconic shot by the Orwell Bridge. So there are a lot of people know where you are and, have stopped in the past. And this time we just want them to swing in the front door, don't we?
Do you remember the AA advert?
Oh, was that? Yes, I do. That was filmed there, wasn't it?
Using exactly the same iconic. I mean, it was a little bit crass because, it had the sort of damsel in distress and then the hero AA driver coming along the strand underneath the Orwell Bridge. But I also remember in it that if you truly knew the local area, he's driving in one direction and then he's appearing and he's facing in a different direction. But obviously, the director thought it didn't look quite right. But,
the locals to spot.
Yeah, but how good, and we've called it Cars by the Bridge.
Yeah,
and it's very good that we've actually got Bridge Classic Cars sponsoring it as well. Yeah. So it all just ties together. Great venue, great locations, going to be great weather, and we've got lots of really good things happening.
Well, you mentioned Bridge. They also are helping the event and supporting Cancer Support Suffolk by raffling off a wonderful Jaguar car, and it's just £5 a go. So I've been telling all my friends, for just £5, you could win yourself a classic Jaguar. Now, that's going to happen for somebody, and just for £5. So if you fancy having a go at that, and that will be on display on Bank Holiday Monday, won't it, at the show?
Yeah, I think they're actually going to draw the ticket on the day after.
Okay,
just because they need to. Obviously, you can enter on the show on the day, so they just need to collect all those tickets, and then we'll do the draw the next day.
And people are so generous. I mean, we've got the Ipswich Transport Museum coming up. John Gross are going to be there as well. As I mentioned, Suffolk Sound will be there in force on Sunday as well. And Suffolk Police will be there, Suffolk Fire and Rescue. We've got Fun Fair, Face Painter. So a really great day out for all the family. And as I said, people are so generous. And Barry from Bar Personnel in Ipswich has donated 2 wonderful big signed prints. One is of Max Verstappen, and that's going to be a golden ticket prize.
Very
Alongside that, another signed, fantastic framed print of Valentino Rossi. And we've also got a retro pedal car as the third prize, I think, from you guys at the food hall as well.
Yeah,
keeping in the theme.
Only for small people, there.
Yeah, only for little people. And the weather forecast is going to be good. So fantastic. How's it been this summer for you? Because it's been a funny old summer, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it was a bit wet to start with. We're not hugely weather dependent. It's the first change in weather we see a shift in, people going to the beach basically and not coming to the food hall. But I mean, actually, if you get deep into the numbers and look at the trends within our figures, that there's a very clear pattern. And actually, it's to a certain extent, people aren't dining out as much, but they're dining at home a bit more. They're having people around for dinner and they're doing barbecues. And, you're little independent, whether it's a high street butcher or a delicatessen. They've got a real role to play because there's a chance for people to go and buy one or two special things when they're dining at home, and that's benefited the Suffolk Food Hall.
Well, I mean, it's a great venue, and thanks on behalf of Cancer Support Suffolk for all the work that you and your team have been putting into this. We just need you to come on Bank Holiday Monday. There is something for all the family. The food hall will be open, won't it? And everything there as well. There's the big bouncy pillow that the kids can jump up and down on. So there's something for everybody. So if you love your sports cars, your classic cars, want to do a bit of shopping, food as well will be available there, won't it? And some live music as well from Suffolk Sound. 11 till 4, Bank Holiday Monday, the Suffolk Food Hall, just under the Orwell Bridge. Do you know, I've been looking at my phone app for the weather all week, and then I kept looking and thinking, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. So please don't change my phone app. Please don't change. Everything's weather dependent.
Really looking forward to it. I mean, as you mentioned, there's more details on the Suffolk Food Hall website, and actually there's a link there to the Just Giving page that we've got set up for the event.
Fantastic. Ollie, thank you very much for coming in, and we look forward to seeing you at the Suffolk Food Hall on Monday morning from 11 o'clock.